Nice work! You've finished another PSAT practice test. It is our goal at PHS to give you as many opportunities as possible to experience the SAT suite of assessments to prepare you to take the SAT in the spring of your junior year. The first thing we need to do is score your test. Your teacher will now pause the video and help you score your answer sheet. Please carefully mark the questions you missed. When finished, count the number of questions you answered correctly and record this number in the left column of your answer sheet. Pause the video and score your test. The next thing we'll do is calculate your actual PSAT 8-9 score. To do this, we will enter the number of correct answers in the boxes at the top of page 8. Test 1 was the reading test. Take the number from the left column of your answer sheet and transfer that to the reading test raw score. Test 2 was writing and language. Test 3 was math no calculator, and test 4, math calculator. You'll add your two math tests together to get your math section raw score. Pause the video and enter your scores. Now, we will use the conversion table at the bottom of page 8 to calculate your actual PSAT score for each category. For example, if I answered 16 questions correctly on the reading test, I will enter a 19 in the box to the right of the reading test raw score box. Again, if I answered 16 questions correctly on the reading test, I will enter a 19 in the box to the right. That's my converted PSAT score. Use the conversion table to fill in the boxes to the right of the arrows and do math as needed. Pause the video and complete the top half of page 8. Next, your teacher will help you calculate your subscores. Subscores provide more detailed information about your strengths in specific areas of math and literacy. To calculate your command of evidence score, we're going to make a tally mark above this command of evidence box. If we answered the following questions correctly, refer to your answer sheet. Reading test was test 1. Did you answer question number 8 correctly? Put a tally mark if you did. Did you answer 10 correctly? 15? Question 16? Question 20? Question 23? Question 24? 25? 30? Or 42? Continue to make tally marks, but look at test 2, the writing test. Did you answer question number 3 correctly? Put a tally mark if you did. Did you answer number 5 correctly? Number 11, number 12, number 28, or number 29? Add up the number of tally marks and put your score here. Then use the conversion table at the bottom of this page to find your command of evidence subscore. Your teacher will pause the video and help you find your subscores for the remaining 5 sections: words and context, expressions of ideas, standard English conventions, heart of algebra, problem solving, and data analysis. Go ahead and pause the video. The last thing we need to do is calculate your cross-test scores. There are 2 cross-test scores: history, social studies, and science. These scores are based on questions in all 4 tests that ask you to think analytically about texts and questions in these subject areas. For instance, questions 9 through 16 and 26 through 34 on the reading test apply to the history, social studies cross-test raw score. Refer to your answer sheet and make tally marks if you answered the following questions correctly. Question 9 through 16, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then questions 26 through 34. Again, either count or make a tally mark for all of the questions you answered correctly in that section. Now you'll enter this number in the History Social Studies chart under Raw Score for the reading test. Your teacher will pause the video and help you find your raw scores for the other 7 sections, and then you can use the conversion table at the bottom to calculate your cross-test score. Pause the video and complete this step. So, how did you do? Look back at page 8. Did you score a 410 in evidence-based reading and writing? Did you score a 450 in math? If so, you're on your way. These benchmarks of 410 and 450 are going to be used as a reference point. Your teachers will use these subscores and the cross-test scores to determine what needs to be covered in various classes throughout your high school career. Remember, the SAT is used as a measure of how prepared you are for college coursework. Working hard on your studies day to day will pay off. We will keep track of these scores, and you'll be able to see how much you grow academically between now and the next time we test in October. Keep up the good work.